And this music. What's this? Who's that out in the back? Who is that? Is that who I think it is? Oh my God, that is N.F.M. He is returning to the XSW, and he is coming in at a 165 pounds and is from Atlanta, Georgia. I don't know what to say, ladies and gentlemen. N.F.M. returns to the XSW. He returns. He actually came to his senses and is back in action. And this music, is it from it? It's the Champs, but it's his old theme. This is his old music. What? I think he's going back to the spirit of, going back to the old days, back to the oldest of N.F.M. versus K-Nyne, and there he is. He weighs in at a 125 pounds, and he is from Long Beach, California. He is also the reigning XSW champion, K-Nyne.
Now that is a man I can cheer for. He is just so sexy and so charismatic with the way he do it. You see, when he makes his entrance, it's just so energetic. And I think this match is something that we can very, very much look forward to. Don't you think, Bards?
Yes, N.F.M. and K-Nyne once again back in Season 1 and part of Season 2. N.F.M. and K-Nyne will give some of the best matches in the XSW, and I guess we're going to see something better. Let's see if N.F.M. has progressed as K-Nyne has. And let's get this match underway.
You know, this singles competition opening up with the great tie elbow collar.
Yeah, and going back to the unlock there by K-Nyne, and reverse there by N.F.M. into a sort of lock there, trying to get him locked. Oh, what a low blow there by K-Nyne.
Sorry, got something stuck in my throat. No, with that great elbow collar tie-up at the beginning of the match, and now we got that ankle pick just locked in and ready to break. Look at that, K-Nyne is already on the hustle.
And kick out there by N.F.M. It looks like N.F.M. has progressed there. Looked like he actually came back to his wrestling senses too, as well as persona. Well, not that much, but still, he is doing better. And Irish whip there to the slide there.
Look at that, N.F.M. is already on the rush. He is making sure that he again grounds K-Nyne. See, the thing is that's the way you gotta do it. If you want to take him out, if you want to take out K-Nyne, the best thing to do is stay on him. You gotta ground him.
What a DDT there to the slide there by N.F.M. He has made his move list even better. Like, this is something you will never see N.F.M. from Season 2 do.
You are right. He is trying to stay on the up and up with this.
And it looks like he was about to go there for another DDT to the slide, but K-Nyne counters it and just pushes him into the slide.
What a wonderful counter from the greatest of the pound, K-Nyne. See, that is a man I'm really en route for. I'm not supposed to pick sides, but you know I'm old school. I'm going to have a good guy, I'm going to have a bad guy. And right now, I'm voting for the bad guy.
And I guess, in this match, I don't think there is really a bad or good guy. I think this match is just like, a friendly match, since it is just the return of N.F.M. and K-Nyne just stepped up and said, hey, let's do one for the old school. Let's do something to remember. Something that people will cheer for both of us and not boo anybody.
Well, you're right. Looking at Halloween Horror and seeing K-Nyne versus Cypress, it was something that was unique and special, but yet it was just something that they were missing, and I think that we're getting it tonight, or today, again, in this match. I think we're feeling it, the spirit of it all. This is the energy, it's the feeling, just N.F.M. being back is a wonderful thing.
And share shot there to the knee of N.F.M. there. K-Nyne, nevertheless, he is the champion, and he will do anything just to defend that title and do anything just to keep it around his waist. And
look at that, right onto the knee with the title. See, the thing about K-Nyne is that he is very precise, and he is always thinking one step ahead. See with that arm pick right there? With that arm pick, he's making sure that, oh, what the...
And N.F.M goes for the count there. And 2 count. That was a surprise move there by N.F.M, something we've never seen before. And that is amazing. N.F.M has improved his persona and his move list. I admired that about N.F.M.
I see that N.F.M has really been on the up and up again. I have to say, he is really making sure that he did his homework with K-Nyne. He makes sure that he watched pretty much all of his matches. I actually talked to him before the match, and he said that he's really planned this out.
And there's share shot to the midsection and the back of K-Nyne, and as we seen K-Nyne throw the ladder again out to the fence. And what is N.F.M thinking of? Right now, I don't know what to expect from N.F.M since he's changed so much ever since we last saw him. Ever since we saw him change to Cypress, we saw a whole different persona there, and now we seen another different persona there with a better move list and a better charisma.
Oh, what a drop toe hold right onto the chair there by K-Nyne. The thing is that like I said before, I was talking to N.F.M and he said that he's really put a lot of thought into his matches, and the insecurity right there to the head of N.F.M by K-Nyne. He is really thinking about this.
Even though he slipped from the chair, he still managed to do a diving headbutt there to the midsection of N.F.M, my bad, and 2 count there by K-Nyne. Kick out by N.F.M, my bad. I can't even get my words out. It's just an amazing match run, and he faked the chair shot and hit him to the midsection, and then those shots to the head there by K-Nyne to N.F.M.
You know, I think that K-Nyne senses N.F.M change. I think that he senses the fact that N.F.M is really trying to just put his all into it. You know, before the match of season 1, in the matches during season 1, we see that N.F.M really was a beginner, and he really was just trying to make a statement for himself. But now that we see it, he really put a lot into all of this.
And K-Nyne there stepping on the hand of N.F.M. And just this match is unbelievable. Something we will never see season 1 and part of season 2. These two have grown up in this business and just managed to put on a great show, a better show than they have ever put in their lives. This is just amazing. This is something you will only see at XSW and nowhere else.
You're right. The XSW is the place to be. I really want to make this my home, and I'm going to make this my home because me, Grandma, Granny of wrestling has really seen a lot in my 30-odd years of wrestling, and this by far is one of the greatest fans I've been in, and I think that we're gonna go really far with this.
And there shots there to N.F.M by K-Nyne. He's like driving his head into the ladder there.
Look at that. You see that is precision at its best. He is making sure that he takes the weak spots. The very soft points of your head is the very tip of your skull, and he is driving that and was like raking that against the ladder. And now look at that, putting his hands into the rungs of the ladder and just hammering on his head.
And it looks like right now videos are having technical difficulties. And what an amazing stand-up leg drop, trying to do a leg drop or drop kick, and then it failed, and then just hit the ladder, straight up hit the ladder.
I talked to K-Nyne before, not the match, but before Halloween Horror, and he told me that move is actually called the double leg jump. I don't know exactly what that means, but I guess it's a lariat of some sort. It's a very unique move, and I think that the XSW has a lot to look forward to with K-Nyne's style.
I bet we do. Like that double leg jump, we've seen it before. It's nothing new, but I don't get a chance to really talk to the XSW stars, but it's something we've oh my God, what a fisherman hook suplex there to the outside, and those pine cones, that must have really hurt K-Nyne's back.
There is no give in those pine cones, Boz. There is nothing. There is nothing that can help you nor protect you from landing on the pine cone. See, people think that pine cones are just some soft piece of tree. No, that is a thorn type object. Okay, when you hit that, the crunch of it just doesn't crunch, it just doesn't make a noise, it actually punctures your skin. You have small holes in your skin, you bleed, you can get an infection, a rat could crawl up and bite you, something.
Alright, I guess you're overreacting there, Wrestling Granny. You know, your old age have its toll on you. And we're going back to wrestling here, and oh, what an arm lock there by K-Nyne, bringing him back to the yard area. And what is he doing? Oh, just Irish whips him to the car there.
Right into that car. Oh my goodness.
Did you guys have cars back in your days, Wrestling Granny?
It was something like that. It was something that had wheels on it.
I bet they did. Alright, let's get back to wrestling here. And, what is K-Nyne doing? What is N.F.M doing? He's just going to the garage area there.
They are exploring the area, as you saw it in Season 1 and in Season 2.
Oh, did you see that super kick there? Sorry to interrupt you there, but that super kick there to that board there was amazing. Oh,
right into that pillar. Right into that. See, like I said, K-Nyne is going after the head of N.F.M. The head. If you can get into the head, you can take down the beast.
You sure can. And what is N.F.M doing? He's like, bam, shot there to the midsection there. And what is he doing with the wheelchair? Oh,
just rammed it right into the leg of him.
If you could take like you said this before, if you could take down K-Nyne's midsection and legs, you just took down K-Nyne as a whole. And oh, those shots there to the back area there by K-Nyne.
And look at that. Once again, going after the head of N.F.M. See, if you can get into the head of the star, then you can get into the head of the beast.
You sure can. And then, oh, those shots there to the chest area there by K-Nyne. And knee there to the midsection to K-Nyne. Puts him, what is he doing? He just puts him into that wheelchair. And what is he doing? What is N.F.M thinking?
Oh my goodness, rammed him right into the wall. That is something, oh my goodness.
And that's a way that you don't usually see people using a wheelchair.
No, that's not even the way you see people using a wall. See, I don't use walls to ram people into them. That's not what it's... And then look, they're using pots and... Oh my goodness. That shot with that pan. See, if my child had done that, I would have busted him in the head with a pipe.
Wow, wrestling Granny, you're something else. You are something else.
I ain't something else. I am a grandma. I know how much a pot and pan costs. Look at that shot to the midsection by K-Nyne. Oh, hammer to the head. Oh, he puts him in the wheelchair. What is he doing, Boz? What is he doing?
Oh, shots there to the head section there by K-Nyne. And what is he doing?
Oh!
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Wrestling Granny, you should have covered your eyes. You should have never seen that, Wrestling Granny.
Folks, that is something that you should not show your children. A grown behind boy just went over a pillar. Oh my goodness, he went from the inside to the outside. Oh.
And just landed on those trash cans. And oh my god, there you go, that use of trash cans. We are using stuff that doesn't need to be used in that kind of way. We're using pots and pans, we're using trash cans, we're using wheelchairs. This is like just a brawl in a house, in a garage. This is what XSW it's all about.
Oh, right into that tree. See, if you replay that video, you will see that N.F.M had busted his shins on that brick. Oh my gosh, folks, that brick, his shins were all busted up. The boy can't even walk to the mall.
Why would he want to walk to the mall, Wrestling Granny? There isn't an XSW yard in the mall. I think the only place they need to be going is the yard to do some good old backyard wrestling. Oh, those shots there to the midsection to the back area. My bad.
You can see that N.F.M was holding his legs for a little bit. Now he's trying to work on the back of him. Oh, look at that Boston Crab. You can hear the screams and the yells from K-Nyne.
Oh my god, is he gonna tap? Is he gonna tap? Is N.F.M gonna do the impossible and beat K-Nyne? Oh no, he lets go. I don't know why N.F.M just let go of the move. He had K-Nyne tapping.
His legs are probably hurting. The boy went over a patio or a garage, whatever that is. He went over it with his shins first. Look, he's holding his legs. He is very hurt. He is very weak.
He is hurt. Just his return match and already getting hurt. I just can't wait to see what's ahead of him. What other matches, what other things is he gonna hurt? What other body parts is he gonna damage?
We talked about this before, Vaz. I told you, K-Nyne is not happy that N.F.M is back. He wants him put back down. See, I didn't like the boy. The boy, he was cool and all, but he just went too far with the whole pelvic thrust. And look at that, the scissors kick by K-Nyne, just taking down N.F.M.
Dang, N.F.M's just down. His legs are hurting. Everything it's just a match that will go down in XSW history. This is something you will never see anywhere else. No, you will never see this at those other wrestling federations, Wrestling Randy, where they think they're like, oh, good and amazing. Well, they just breakdance in a kid's playground. What do you think about them, Wrestling Randy?
Well, New York isn't really my place of choice, but Georgia is where it's all at. As Ray Charles once said, Georgia.
You're right, Georgia is the place to be, but is that an actual quote from Ray Charles? I think that's just a song, Wrestling Granny.
You're right. It's just a song. I'm sorry, I get my things mixed up sometimes, but
that was something else. What does that other big federation call it? The Eye of the Hurricane?
Yeah, you're right. The Eye of the Hurricane, but right now, it's the Eye of the Nine.
Are you trying to say the Eye of the Pound should be a better name for it? The Eye of the Pound. And what is K-Nyne doing? He's just on top of that ladder, and what is K-Nyne thinking? What is he gonna do? And what an amazing leg drop there by Ken. You had something to say, Wrestling Granny?
That is exactly what I'm talking about. See, you do not expect K-Nyne to hit out anything. I was expecting another elbow drop, but apparently it was too close, so he hit a leg drop. He knows exactly where he's at. He has yard awareness.
I'm sure he does. He's been in that yard for at least a year and a year or some odd months. We've all seen him growing. Oh, what a DDT there by N.F.M to K-Nyne.
A vicious DDT. A vicious DDT, bots. See, if you look at it again, when he hit the ground, his body just collapsed. He usually, when you hit a DDT, the person rolls over. But his body shut down.
Hey, well, what is N.F.M doing? He's going to that same spot where K-Nyne is, and oh my god, what is this? Exhibitionist much?
He just took off his shirt, and hit a leg drop. And look at that. K-Nyne rolled like a fish out of water.
And I would have done the same thing if I was K-Nyne. That was a vicious, I'm going to take your word, that vicious leg drop there by N.F.M. And just collapse, just goes down on him full force.
One thing I don't understand is how come the boy took off his shirt?
Wrestling Granny, that's something I will ask myself too. And their kick to the midsection.
What is that? Is that what I think it is?
And that is boom. He hits the pound perfectly, and he goes for the count there.
And look at that. Look at that. He picks up the win.
Sorry, N.F.M. I guess your returning match, it wasn't a great success, but hey, you pulled a great match.
I tell ya, I told you once, and I'll say it again. K-Nyne is a very sexy man, but his sexiness is just as equal as his ring skills, or his yard skills. I'm sorry.
Wrestling Granny, I think you and your talk of sexy K-Nyne is creeping me a little bit out. He's like 40, 60 years younger than you are, and it's just no, Wrestling Randy, no.
Well, if you want some, he can come get some.
And I guess that's it for us and XSW. I'm the voice of the South,
and I'm the Granny of Wrestling,
and we are out.